Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Samuel Desh. I am very happy to have you here. I'm also very excited to be making another video like this one on this channel, so stick along. You all know about the strict immigration rules that the United Kingdom has been bringing up every now and then. In fact, they're making it very harder for people to come into the United Kingdom. Not just illegal migrants now, but also legal migrants. Just like the United States is doing, making the borders more tighter, making it harder for people to come into the United Kingdom and into the United States. The United Kingdom is also doing the same. But then today I bring you two methods by which you can get into the United Kingdom. Two easy and less, or will I say inexpensive methods, very cheap methods to come into the United Kingdom. We all know that to come into the United Kingdom you can go through the school method, which a lot of people have come in through, but it is expensive, especially with the falling Nigeria rates. To come into the United Kingdom through school these days, you'll be spending about 20 to 30 million, 40 million naira just for a 1 year or 2 year course. And that is very, very hard, especially now that things are so hard in Nigeria. Who has 20 million, 30 million to come to the United Kingdom for studies and then work for another 2 years, or study for another 2 years, try to make ends meet in that strict, hard conditions? Come on, it's so hard. It's so hard to come in through to the United Kingdom through the student route. But then this method will give you almost everything on a platter of gold once you are able to put in the work. And I bring you two methods, one of which you have heard. If you're a follower of me on my channel, you've watched my YouTube videos, my first 3 YouTube videos, I think I explained that method very well, and that is the method of making phone calls to care homes in the United Kingdom. Care homes in the United Kingdom. And care homes basically are just kind of homes where old people, aged people live, or homes where people with some disabilities reside. Just people that need help, extra help to live their daily life. They're not very independent, but they just need some special support from carers or healthcare workers to help them live their daily life or be almost independent. So those are care homes. So old people live there, people with stroke and some maybe terminal illnesses and all of that. Now, many people, including myself, have come into the United Kingdom through this method, making phone calls to care homes and coming to the country. Many other people have made applications online, using their CVs or sending emails to care homes as well, and have relocated into the country. In fact, I have a friend who in February, I think February 17, she got a certificate of sponsorship from a care home in the United Kingdom, and I don't know if she has left now or if she'll be planning to leave soon. She'll be moving from Nigeria to the United Kingdom. Many people think it is very hard or it's not possible anymore to move into the United Kingdom in 2025 through care jobs or through the care route. I see stories every day, or I say every day, let me not exaggerate now, every month, every now and then, people come into the United Kingdom, not through student routes, not through global talent visa, not through dependent visa, but through the care routes independently. And many people are coming in through this method. So don't be deceived, it works. So you can either make phone calls to the care homes or send emails or apply to their website, fill application forms online, get on LinkedIn, get on Indeed, or just search. Just go through my first 3 YouTube videos. I explained how to contact those care homes, either through emails or phone calls. You can decide on which one you want to do. But then there's another method that many people have also come through to the UK through such method, and I didn't like that method because it was kind of competitive for me. I don't like filling application forms because a lot of other people, hundreds of people, thousands of people will be filling the same form as well, and it's very competitive. I don't like competition. I like creating my own part. And that's why I made phone calls when, which brought me to the UK, because I knew a lot of, just few people are going to make phone calls and move into the UK through such path. So I use that method. But then this method also works. A lot of people, I know a lot of people that moved into the UK through this method, and that is by applying to the NHS, the National Health Service. The NHS, let me explain like this. For people in Nigeria, the NHS is like government hospitals. That's the best way I can put it. More like government hospitals. So people that work in government hospitals, like the nurses, doctors, physiotherapists, orthopedics, basically every health personnel, but not just restricted to health personnel now, but everyone that works in such establishments, government hospitals. So the NHS is a body that controls the whole healthcare system in the United Kingdom, and it also controls private healthcare establishments as well. To some extent, it collaborates and work hand in hand with private establishments. But then there's the government hospitals part of it, which is the I say the publicly owned hospitals. Yeah, let's not confuse us more. But then the NHS is a very large body that employs people both in the United Kingdom and outside the United Kingdom. And the largest employing body in the United Kingdom, and they're also the ones that give the most COS in the United Kingdom. If you've been hearing me say COS, COS is a document that you use to apply for your visa when coming for work. When you are trying to apply for a work visa, you get a COS. While a CAS is the one, a document you submit to the United Kingdom when you're coming through student route. Yeah, so for you to work as on a work visa, you need a COS, which you have to use to apply for your visa to the United States government. I hope I've not lost you guys. Yeah, so many people have gotten COS from the NHS and have relocated to the United Kingdom through this means. It is inexpensive. You won't spend a dime except your flight money and your rent fee. You're not paying anybody. You're not paying anybody that is going to steal from you, steal £15,000, £13,000 from you. No, you're not going to do that. You apply by yourself. You attend your interview online. You request for virtual interview. You attend the interview online. You get your job. If you're even lucky, the NHS could even sponsor your flight. I know many people who have been sponsored by their flights. I know many people, guys. So this method exists. I did not use this method because I didn't really understand how it works. At the time of application, when I was applying myself 2 years ago, I wasn't sure if the method would work very easily, even though I saw some people on YouTube use the method and it worked, but I wasn't sure if it would work for me. So I just decided to make the phone calls. But then as I moved in, I saw that a lot of people used the method and I've moved in. And the NHS is still employing, they're still giving sponsorship. Even though now it is very strict, it is very reduced, it is very competitive now, but it is still very possible. And a lot of people have guided a lot of people who have used a method which I just taught them, and then they have been able to secure jobs. Over 300 people have gotten job offers, interview invites through this NHS method and through my method, because it is very competitive. Yeah, it is a very, very competitive process, which I don't really like. But then I was able to sometime. I don't want to delve into this so much. I don't want to delve into this, except if you want to really hear about it. I work in the NHS now. I came into the United Kingdom through a care home, but then I switched into the NHS after 1 year. And it has been bliss, right? It's been very amazing. It's been lovely. And when I moved in, I got over 8 interviews in just about 2 months. 8 interviews. And that was after like 300 applications. I was making applications. It was so hectic. It was so hard to get one single interview. And then I just thought, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I made some researches. I did this and that. I just, I don't want to delve deep into it. Yeah. But then after doing all of my research, between December 2023 and January 2024, I got 8 interviews. And I attended them back to back, and I got 1 job offer in the NHS. And now I've been in the NHS for over a year now, and it's been very amazing. It's much better than care homes. Trust me, it is much better. It's lovely. This what's it called now? There's availability for growth. Better salary, of course, better pay. more staff, better work hours, very good team workers. It depends on where you're working though. Some care homes are also very good. Some care homes have good management and all that. But the NHS for me is a go. It is very amazing. It's very nice. So I really recommend you to apply to the NHS. If you want to learn the method I taught over 500 people about this. Many of them, over 300 of them, have used this method and have secured job offers, interview invites, and a lot of them. I recorded all of this in a video which has helped many people, very many people, and I don't share that in this video. I don't talk about it much in this video, but if anyone is interested in learning this method, just let me know, and maybe in one of my next videos I would make a video on that, on the method, or how you can also try this method and secure your job in the NHS. The NHS employs massively. You can go check it out online and see what the company that employs most in the United Kingdom, or the body organization that employs the most in the United Kingdom. The NHS is amazing, guys. Okay, so those are the two methods. One is it still recording? Yes, it is still recording. I had to check if it's still recording. Okay, so one is making phone calls to care homes. The two methods to come into the United Kingdom, making phone calls to care homes, or sending emails or sending applications to care homes and private institutions, while the second method is applying to the NHS. And the NHS application is only done by filling application forms. You can't make phone calls, it's not gonna work. You can't make phone calls, you just have to fill the application form like many others. And once you know the right method, you know the right things to do, you know how to fill the form, you know how to write some just supporting statements, because there is a part where you have to write kind of a cover letter. So your cover letter has to be striking. It's called supporting statement. It has to be striking. It has to stand out. It has to have details that they want to see. The details that they want to see in your work. They want to know about you. The things that relate to care jobs, what relates to the NHS. All of those details. I was able to teach a lot of people all of that, and it really helped them. So once you know all of these things, you stand a very, very good chance to get a job in the NHS. And I really hope it works for you as well. Somebody used one of my tips in, I think, the last video I watched, where I mentioned the last video I made where I mentioned making phone calls to care homes. And she, about 2 weeks after I made that video, she reached out to me on Instagram and said, a care home said yes. They told me yes, they have a job and I should send my details to them. And I'm like, yeah, go for it. Sounds very nice. This is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it. Many people will come under my comment section, just watch. When people come in and start throwing some negative vibes, it cannot work, do you know how competitive it is here for those in this and that, these are people that go ahead and pay £13,000 to people that scam them. These are people that go ahead and pay £20,000 trying to be fake dependents, and then they get scammed. And all of this, and they come down here and say, oh, don't apply, and they try to put you down, try to discourage you from coming to the United Kingdom because they want to be, I don't know, I don't want to give reasons for them, but then ignore the naysayers like I did, and put your applications right. Send those applications. Don't give up. It is not easy. You have to put in all your effort, all your energy into it, and do it back to back. Let that be your day-to-day job. If you don't have a job in Nigeria, if you're really not so busy, put in every extra time you're doing, every extra time you have into this thing. Send those applications in, because it's going to change your life. It's going to change your family. It's going to change your generations after you, moving into the United Kingdom. But you're doing it the right way, not illegally, right? So, if you have any questions, just drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Some people have asked about documents you need, certifications you need to take. Yeah, I've always been postponing that video. I think it's high time I made the video for that. So any other questions you have, just send it in the comment section, and in the next video, or in one of the next videos, I would respond to your questions. Thank you very much for watching my channel again, for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Love you.